Welcome to a video from thedigital.com. We have another Wi-Fi range extender to check out. This is from TP-Link. This is the an AC1200 Wi-Fi range extender RE305. This one is a high-speed dual band one. Plugs into a main socket and you can extend your network range. It's also got an Ethernet on. When we're doing this video, I'm going to unpack it, I'll plug it in and we'll just have a look at the different signal strengths and see how we can connect to it. It's about 34 quid on Amazon. So this is the device, nice and neat as you see. Just plug that straight into your main socket and then you pair it up with your network. The way these work, if you don't know these Wi-Fi range extenders, you've got your Wi-Fi range. Maybe you've got a room where the Wi-Fi is a bit weak, and maybe a bedroom where the Wi-Fi is a bit weak, but the hallway or the landing can pick up the Wi-Fi. So you plug this into somewhere that can pick up the Wi-Fi, on the edges of the Wi-Fi, but can still pick up the Wi-Fi. And then this retransmits that around, so that room that didn't have any Wi-Fi will now have Wi-Fi because it can connect to this, which then uses your existing Wi-Fi to broadcast your internet connections. So quite simple really. It's just a question of plugging them in and pairing them up, and you can use WPS to do the pairing up. So hit that on there, hit that on your router, and they should pair up. I think there's an app as well that you can use to control this. We'll have a look at that. So I'm going to plug this into an area that can reach the network, and we'll have a look at the difference between the signal strength on this and the normal network. We're going to use WPS to pair it up, so hit that on there, hit that on my router and let them pair up. So here it is connected. The blue light there shows we've got a signal. When it goes into red it means it's slightly on the edge of the network, so it would actually be better placing this a bit closer to the main router. We've got power and we've got the 2.4 gigahertz on, and so I mentioned before there's an Ethernet port just underneath here, which means you can plug it into, you can plug a set-top box into it or something like that, something that hasn't got Wi-Fi that you want to be Wi-Fi enabled. So now that's powered on and plugged in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I'll probably move a little bit closer so we get a blue light, move it closer to my router, and then I'll go on my laptop and the app and see what the signal strength is and what the configuration options are. Right, I've got everything connected up now. You'll see here these Wi-Fi extension ones and these one called Star Lab. These ones are downstairs where the router is, and the extender I've just connected is this one here and this one here, and you can see the difference in signal strength. So by just plugging that device in, I'll show you with this one. Just by plugging that device in there in my hallway or my landing up here, I've got a much stronger signal strength than I had previously. So let's have a look at the app. Okay, let's have a look what we can do here. We've got a quick setup, which I've already done. You put your usernames, password in there, your router names and password in. We can see the devices that are connected, which is my phone and a Raspberry Pi. Here you can see you can set the LEDs into night mode, which is a good idea. So if you've got flashing blue LEDs, you can set a time. So between 9 at night, 9 in the morning, it turns the LEDs off, which is quite handy actually. I've not seen that before. I like that idea. And we can do reboots and factory resets from here. To block a device, you can just click on it and drag it down there, and it blocks it. So it's a good way of quickly blocking a device. I like the idea of that. So for 30 odd quid you get much better Wi-Fi on your Extreme Z network. It's got a good range. I'm about, I don't know, 20 foot, something like that from the device. You can go a lot further out with it, but I've got full signal strength, and like I said, you put it on the edge of your existing range and you get that big boost, but you've also got these management features as well. So that's the TP-Link range extender. More routers and other gadgets and Windows PCs and all sorts on thedigital.com.